How do I get a hold of that mad honey? You know about the
tell me about
psychedelic honey?
Uh-uh.
There's a site. Is it in Tibet? Nepal. There's a psychedelic honey that's very difficult to obtain. It grows, these bees grow it on the side of cliffs. And so these people, they have this perilous route where they have to like dangle off the side of the cliff in a rope to gather up this. Look at this. This is this psychedelic honey. And this psychedelic honey, as they're gathering this stuff up, apparently it's phenomenal stuff that makes you trip balls.
What's the plant that they're getting the pollen and
I was hoping
nectar
you knew.
from?
That's it right there. I mean, this guy's just hanging on.
We should start with the plant.
Mad honey, the hallucinogenic honey that can sell for over $60 a pound on the black market. Yeah, let's find out what they do. This is all the stuff. This is mad honey. We need to like do it and see what it does. Why don't you Google what is the psychoactive component of mad honey?
What's the alkaloid in
what
mad
a great
honey?
name, by the way, Mad Honey. That should be a band.
There it is.
It's an alkaloid. Here it is. Okay. Bees that collect pollen and nectar from
granotoxin-containing plants
often produce honey that also contains granotoxins. So-called mad honey is the most common use of granotoxin poisoning in humans. Poisoning? How dare you?
Well, it's about dose, right?
Yes.
I mean, like all drugs.
It's also used as a recreational drug in traditional medicine. Rhododendrons. Wow. So it's made by bees that feed on rhododendron flowers, which give it psychoactive effects. But again, it's one of those things where I think it's only in Nepal where they find this stuff and harvest this stuff. But rhododendrons are here.
Yeah,
so
could. Yeah. So if you put some bee boxes in a rhododendron nursery, could try that.
See if you can find a video on it, because when you watch these guys collect it, it is wild.
Yeah. Well, it must be worth it.
But it must be worth it. But how did they ever figure this out? Because it's on the side of cliffs.
I know.
Like they have to literally risk their life and dangle off cliffs. And you got to assume they're doing this with like, I mean, how long have they been doing it? Did they start with homemade ropes? Like you got to really trust a rope maker. The rhododendron is the national flower of Nepal. The hills and mountainside ranges of Nepal are decorated with different colors and shapes. The genus and species, which is the dark red color in rhododendron arboreum, which is called the lalligurans in Nepali.
So there's over 1,000 different kinds of rhododendron, though.
Oh, wow.
And they also grow, you can get mad honey from the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, really?
According to this article.
See if you can get a video of them collecting the mad honey, though, because the video is wild. When you see these guys swarmed by bees trying to harvest these, and they're very strange-looking honeycombs.
Yeah, they don't look neat or organized
well,
at
they're
all.
tripping balls while they're making them.
And you wonder what effect it's having on the bees. I'll bet nobody studied that.
Yes, right.
I mean, in the same way we figured out that they like caffeine.
Yeah,
they may like this stuff.
Yeah, so these guys, here it is. So these guys have a ladder, and they send this rope ladder off the top of a cliff, and as they're climbing down, I mean, it is just the possibility of death is always there. Yeah, and look at the swarms of bees. Wow. So they cut the nest off and they attach it to a rope, and they slowly lower it down. Why isn't this guy being stung to death? I think he is. He's being stung like crazy for sure. I think they just develop an ability
it looks like they're putting
to tolerate.
Smoke into
to calm them down.
Oh, look at the thing he's wearing.
Well, either way, he's getting lit up. Let's be honest. There's no way he's going to get through this without any stings. They're probably trying to mitigate the amount of stings. But yeah, they are using smoke, just like a normal beekeeper would do. Look how they're doing it, though. This is wild, man. I wonder if he's bringing embers with him, or he's bringing. It doesn't seem like he has anything on him, but God, this is so risky. Oh, he's hanging off of that thing. Look at the dude up there holding on to the rod. I don't trust that motherfucker. Jesus Christ, these people are risking so much. I know. It's why it's so crazy. Look at the guy on the top. He's literally holding the rope that is helping this guy. Oh, my God. It's so crazy. And now he's going to raise up the honey. And the ladder's just tied to a tree or something.
That ladder doesn't inspire
it looks like terrible ladders. Yeah, and if you fall, you're fucked. And I bet a lot of people fall.
Yeah.
Really amazing. They don't seem to be tripping. Or maybe they are. Maybe that's what
Give them 20 minutes.
Yeah. Look how cool those honeycombs look, too. Like really strange looking. Strange looking
You know, they're not.
hives.
You can see though they're not very neat, which
Right.
suggests maybe it is psychoactive on the bees.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those experiments NASA did giving?